So this is a pre-recorded check-in for you guys. Obviously, things are a little hectic this time of year. Historically speaking, I actually would normally take November and December off and not do anything. But considering that I'm a little late to the game for Substack, and I was trying to at least build up an audience, which thank you everybody who has subscribed. I really appreciate you guys letting me know how much you like my stuff. And forgive me, I'm trying to multitask today. Um, One of the things that I wanted to let you guys know about in this check-in is that I talked to Mrs. Winchester. I'm actually picking up additional shifts this year. Well, technically, I always do this. I just didn't have Substack yet. Um, but the days off are significantly shorter. If I had not taken my time for Yule, then I would have only had like one day off this week and next week. Well, I mean, besides Christmas, but Christmas is hectic. So 2 days this week and then one day next week. So, and then I wouldn't have time off until 6 days. So yeah, there's not a lot of time for me to record things, edit things, and the like. And since in January I'm moving forward with the paid subscription tiers, one of those being How to Write a Podcast, will be coming back. I've decided I think I want to try posting those on Fridays, which would be a shift because historically I always posted them on Sundays. Now you have something to look forward to, TGIF. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna take a break, give myself some space to decompress from work. Being a neurotic elf for our holiday pop-up room, and then yeah, like just to give myself a break because I'm not gonna have much of a break. Christmas is stressful every year because my in-laws, I love them dearly, but the family drama with my in-laws is people who understand in-law stress. I know you hear me. um, but yeah, so there's not going to be much brain space to be working on my. I was gonna do another Dodeca short title, but considering how much work was going to be going into that, I don't really feel it's ready. Or at least I don't feel I'm ready to record it, edit it, have it ready for you guys by today. Or, well, today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday when you're watching this. So, I'm actually trying to prep for when I come back. So, I'm technically doing some work while also taking a break. I actually enjoy doing behind the scenes stuff a little. The writing portion, obviously, that takes a bit more brain space to like iron it out, but the planning and developing stuff, I really do like that stuff. But one of the things that, for those of you who listened to the Saved as Draft podcast, or Save the Draft podcast, Bradley Ramsey's podcast about drafts. He and I were talking, actually, in kind of a little bit in the podcast and then outside of the podcast about how I would do marketing because I suck at it. A lot of my stuff just doesn't really fall into the generic kind of advertising, which I have looked into, and it doesn't feel like it serves my work very well. But he has told me that if I'm more personable and people get to build that rapport with me, engage with me, it will draw people to my work. So that's one of the reasons why I'm really trying to stay on top of the midweek check-in. Um, just so you guys can get to know me, know my process, why I care about stuff. uh, yeah, I'm trying to at least keep consistent with that. Because I really am not really haven't gotten a lot of feedback on the rambling stuff. I am working on the third installment of the mythic storytelling episodes. Again, I haven't really had much feedback on it. I've seen people are looking at it and listening to it, but nobody's really saying much. So um, unless I get something profound that people really like it, I'm kind of just thinking about trying another thing and seeing let this kind of like marinate and people can check it out. Um, but if you are liking it, please let me know. So, because there are two other books that I did do, I'm kind of hesitant to do it because that's Dodecatheon and Nature Calls, which are published. Eclipse, I was a little bit more open to doing because, well, let's face it, it's an Inket title. I'm technically advertising for it, but I also am kind of digging up a little, like, spoilery territory. I don't want to give everything away, but there's just some stuff I gotta say. Um, but like there's other things that I want to do with Ramblings of a Demiurge. I mentioned to Bradley I would eventually enjoy making roundtables with other authors where we just talk about our passions, something that we like about being a writer, um, or we talk about things that are happening in the indie author space. Um, of course, I'm not discriminating against traditionally or other hybrids like myself. I think that storytelling in and of itself is the same no matter where you go. So I enjoy talking about storytelling. So ultimately, I would like to build an audience that enjoys that stuff so that I can expand into roundtables and stuff like that. Because I've talked with Gabriel Garcia, my good friend from Inkit, of course, Bradley Ramsey, and then just some people that I know personally about this is what I like doing, and I think I want to try expanding on it. Um, and they all think it's a good idea. So that's something to look forward to. That, of course, will not be behind a paywall. I will keep that one, obviously, for you guys. But the paywall stuff, that's Hearth of a Writer. Um, and, of course, the comic pages. Um, that's stuff that for the transmedia content. Um, Definitely need the support on that front so I can keep going with it. Um, but yeah, like I'm just trying to be personable with my marketing so that you guys feel like you can make your decision if you want to support that or not. Again, I know I don't have the ability to support everybody. Um, I only got brought over to Substack because I was supporting somebody. So I kind of came over already like attached to that support, but it's not a lot. I mean, I also just like that kind of content. So if you want to let me know in the comments below this, what stuff you like seeing from me, what stuff would you like to see from me, whether that's going toward Hearth of Writer podcast, Ramblings of a Demiurge podcast, or just like my content that I write for you guys. Is there something you'd like to see? The only other thing... Oh, right. So I did make a note on Tuesday asking if people would be interested in me sharing my Phantom of Nibelheim piece. I'm trying to record myself reading my stuff that I post over here for you guys. Like I said, trying to be a bit accessible, but I also don't want AI voice messing up pronunciation. It kind of drives me crazy. So that is a 5-part fic. If you guys are interested, it's Final Fantasy VII meets Phantom of the Opera. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Like I said, I'm not sure how people feel about fan fiction over here, and it's very old. So, It's still, I guess it's an oldie but a goodie. um, let me know. Comment below. Feel free to share. Feel free to share my weekly check-ins as well, just to spread the word. Need all the help I can get. Word of mouth is my best marketing. That's where I've made more progress, is when other people talk about my work. So, yeah, feel free to share my weeklies. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to multitask, and of course I can't do that because ADHD. But I guess I should wrap this up. I hope everybody has a great Christmas. And I will see you next time before New Year's. Until next time, be kind to yourself and others. We are all traveling on the same path, just in different vehicles. And I will catch you next time. Happy reading and listening.